Good morning, roller derby fans, skaters, friends, family, volunteers. Welcome to Cactus Cup, hosted by Arizona Roller Derby here in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona. Our first game this morning, starting at 10:15, is the Arizona B team, the Arizona Rising, versus from Canberra, Australia, the Vice City Rollers Betamax team. But before we get everything started, we do want to take a quick second to acknowledge the land that we are skating on. And so, ladies and gentlemen, skating fans, we acknowledge that the land on which we gather today to host this tournament is the occupied territory of the Akamil Otham and Yavapai people. We would like to pay our respects to their elders, both past and present. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, skating fans, we are going to announce our teams whipped at a style. That's just a quick roster call because we want to make sure that all of these games are, are on schedule. And just really quick, my name is Ravelyn. I skate for Arizona Roller Derby. And next to me, announcing this bout, I have...
Hey, I'm Teets. I also skate for Arizona Roller Derby. Good morning, everybody.
So just really quick, the Vice City Rollers coming from Canberra, I want to say Canada, and I don't know why. Coming from Canberra, Australia. They are ranked 20th in the world out of about 350 ranked whipped teams. Skating under number 07, we have Ramona Powers. Number 16, Grim Wraith. 1618, Brazen Ivy. Number 1901, Sibylla the Skid. Number 1994, Hurt Cobain. Number 2063, Fast and Furiosa. Number 2602, Killy Jean. Number 3108, Lady Painicorn. Number 314, Shriek. Number 333, Lemmy Adam. Number 50, Cinder Roller. Number 616, Ruby Doom. Number 70, Stone Jet. Number 8232, Blinky Kill. Number 828, Tiny Tempest. And rounding out your skating roster, number 911, Serial Keller. Bench coach staff is Tango Crash, Kink Panther, John Ref Kennedy. Thank you so much, Canberra, for joining us this morning.
And to announce our Arizona Rising team, Ham Wheezy 008, Chelsea Winkle 01, Zero Fox 0, Frida Bralo 10, Kapulani Kaupuiki 12, Sassy Mean Claudine 1547, RC Autobot 21, Corona Slammer 211, Clever Derby Name 218, Slam 24, R Colts 33, Helga Hufflepunk 394, Cap and Jack 420, Ammunitia 45, Wilhelm 55, Rocky Bonobo 7, Valet A. Saltz 901, Nicole LeDuc, our captain, 921. Your coaches, Frenchie, Hate Bit, Fred Nuts, and Billy Motion.
All right, and starting this first jam of Cactus Cup, Helga Hufflepunk jamming for Arizona Rising. And your lead jammer from Canberra, it looks like 2063, that is Fast and Furiosa with lead jammer status. Hufflepunk out in the front of the pack. Nicole LeDuc able to hit Fast and Furiosa out on the outside. Quick 4 points for Canberra. Really quick, I do want to acknowledge our skating and non-skating officials. We have Biddy, Nacho, Killa Key, Flowbach, Sinister Snowman, Margie Ram, Scary Bee Cheeses, Fickle Bitch, Woody Hurlson, Catastrophe, Whistle, Slayer Moon, Elder Horman, Freddie Cougar, Jackknife Dolly, and Vixen Tequila.
Thank you to all of our officials for making it out today and making this possible.
All right, Frida Bravo lead jamming for the Arizona Rising. And in green from Canberra, Betamax jammer number 07, Ramona Powers. Able to get through on turn 2, not fast enough. 4 points each for Arizona and Canberra. These two teams ranked 19th and 20th. Arizona ranked 19th, Canberra ranked 20th. So this will be probably one of the most competitive games. I assume both teams are pretty fresh as well. Although I've heard it's about 4 in the morning back home for the Canberra skaters. So hopefully they've got enough Red Bull in them.
Taking the star for Arizona Rising, we've got Rocky Bonobo, number 7.
Rocky Bonobo, very new to Arizona Rising. Jammer in front, lead jammer now is Canberra skater 8232. I believe that's Blinky Kill.
Rocky right behind.
I'm sorry, that's Tiny Tempest. Gets hit down and calls off the jam.
We have Zero Fox taking the star for Arizona Rising.
Announcer vision is a little tough. Zero Fox, lead jammer for Arizona Rising. Jamming for Canberra, it looks like Lemmy Adam getting through the outside of turn 1 and gets a cut track penalty. I believe that was Ammunition that forced that call. All right, and this is actually Zero Fox's first game as a B team skater. Also sets a foot down inside and gets that cut track penalty. Almost a complete replay of what happened with Lemmy Adam just a minute ago. Arizona having some penalty trouble. We've got 2 in the box already. Both jammers gonna do a little switch out here. We've got Chelsea Winkle and Nicole LeDuc holding down the front of the pack for Arizona. Canberra with a full complement of blockers. Chelsea Winkle and Nicole LeDuc trying not to beat points as Lemmy Adams struggles through that front wall just a bit. No pack is called and Lemmy Adam is out. This will be that full 2-minute jam. Of course, we've got about 40 seconds left. I believe Salts is back in as well as Ammunition, all 4 Arizona blockers now.
Both jammers are now back on the track.
The height difference between Zero Fox and the Canberra jammers is significant. Zero Fox, very tiny jammer. Able to find an inside line as she gets through. Lemmy Adam about not even a quarter track behind. Both jammers just trying to hustle to get any last remnants of points in these couple of seconds we've got left. Woo. Oh, and at that last whistle, we've got 4 points on the board for Canberra. I believe Arizona kept with 4 total for the jam. I see Helga Hufflepunk out there with the star on for Arizona Rising. Jamming for Canberra is between me and a lot of other skaters and some officials. Thank goodness for the officials, though, let me just tell you. Looks like Fast and Furiosa jamming for Canberra. Helga Hufflepunk, strong Arizona Rising jammer, and she is your lead jammer here. Fast and Furiosa able to shake off a hit on turn 2. Team a little disjointed, don't have a clear pack yet. Canberra's got a shape in the front. Helga Hufflepunk able to hit it and quit it. Billy Motion putting up 3 points. Not sure if the ref agrees. Yes, 4 points for Arizona. 4 more for Hufflepunk. You might hear that cheer often in the crowd. We've got a score tied up, 12 all.
We have Frida Bralo wearing the star for Arizona Rising, number 10.
And it looks like Ramona Powers jamming for Canberra. Oh, gets hit up at the jammer line. Only gets recycled back a couple of feet, but that is just enough for Frida Bralo to get lead jammer. Both jammers, though, neck and neck. Frida looking to put the brakes on Ramona Powers. One-on-one jammer blocking is so exciting, but you know what? It does not get you points, and Frida calls it off. And skating fans, our next game is going to be Angel City versus Santa Cruz, both B teams. Angel City ranked 6th in the country, Santa Cruz ranked 15th, so two very close teams as well. I'm sure their B teams are also going to put on an amazing performance, an amazing athletic performance, just as these teams are. We've got Rocky Bonobo jamming for Arizona and Tiny Tempest for Canberra. Rocky able to get lead jam on turn 1. Tiny Tempest getting recycled back by Ammunitia on the straightaway. Rocky able to sneak through on the inside. Their footwork, they can find just a couple of inches on an inside line. Rocky getting some early offense from their team. Tiny Tempest coming up against Arizona number 211, Corona Slammer at the front of the pack as Tempest gets through. Rocky seeing where the other jammer is, calling it off. Great strategy. Arizona down 1 blocker in the box. All right, I believe that's Zero Fox jamming for Arizona. And the captain of Canberra Vice City Rollers jamming, Lemmy Adam. Lemmy Adam with 1 to beat at the front of the pack, and your lead jammer for Canberra. Zero Fox able to sneak through on turn 2. Lemmy Adam getting 3 out of the 4 points off of Arizona in that round. Both teams looking very well caffeinated. You know, if you are not well caffeinated enough and you're in-house, definitely check out our food trucks out front. We do have a coffee and smoothie food truck.
Helga Humpelpunk out lead jam. Fast and Furiosa still in the pack. Fast and Furiosa out, making her lap. Helga Humpelpunk out and calling the jam off.
Very quick jams. We're already in jam 9, and we have 19 and a half minutes left in this game. Rocky Bonobo jamming for Arizona, and out to a quick lead jammer status, Ramona Powers for Canberra. Rocky Bonobo able to get out at turn 1, but it is not fast enough. The pack speeding up, Arizona trying to get to the front to protect their points. Ramona Powers putting a big hit on P-Slam. Oh, Rocky able to find the inside line. The refs are putting up 2 for Arizona and 3 for Canberra. Still a great point differential for Arizona, even though they didn't get lead jam in that jam. Score right now, Arizona 24, Canberra 18.
We have Tiny Tempest jamming for Canberra, up against Frida Bralo with lead jam.
Frida Bralo with a quick look behind them to see where the other jammer is. Oh, and some quick hip action there. Get her hips in front of the rest of the pack. It looks like 1 in that jam for Arizona, 0 for Canberra. All right, I believe that is the captain of Canberra, Lemmy Adam, going up against Zero Fox for Arizona. Frequent jammer matchup that we've seen, and Zero Fox is your lead jammer. Lemmy Adams still having to push through a big wall of Arizona defense. Both teams at full strength. Attempted whip there on the outside. Arizona having to bridge a little bit. Lemmy Adams getting recycled back by Corona Slam her all the way to turn 2. Zero Fox attacking the back of the pack and not getting much purchase. Lemmy Adam with 1 or 2 to beat. Lemmy Adam out of the pack at turn 1. Great offense there in favor of Zero Fox as she gets her 2 points and calls it off. 6-0 jam in favor of Arizona. Looks like Fast and Furiosa jamming for Canberra. Helga Hufflepunk for Arizona. And Fast and Furiosa stays in bounds and is lead jammer for the Vice City Rollers. Big hit to the pack by Fast and Furiosa. Taking just a second to get up. We're going to make sure everybody's cool. Fast and Furiosa calling off that jam. Probably a smart move. Reset for the next time. Frequent jammer matchup, Ramona Powers up against Rocky Bonobo. And Ramona Powers almost able to sneak through on the outside straightaway, gets hit by a bit of Arizona defense. Rocky Bonobo pushing through the back of the pack, and Ramona Powers, your lead jammer for Canberra.
Rocky following right behind. Pack is moving very fast.
Both teams really trying to protect their points. Ramona Powers, though, looking at the disadvantage there and calling it off to make sure nobody gets any points.
31-21, Arizona in the lead here.
Only a 10-point game, sort of amazing. I mean, that's virtually tied when it comes to Derby. Frida
Frida Bralo sneaks around on that outside, taking lead jam. Tiny Tempest hanging in. Frida Bralo hops that inside apex.
First apex jump of the morning. Hopefully not the last. Frida Bralo getting hit to the outside and popping right back in by, it looks like, number 911 Serial Keller. And a forearm penalty on Frida Bralo. Tiny Tempest now in a power jam situation for about 1 minute and 10 seconds in this half. We'll see how well CANBERRA can capitalize on this. Looks like 2 CANBERRA blockers headed to the box. Definitely pack advantage Arizona, although they are in the disadvantage for this power jam. There are just a lot of bodies up at the pivot line. And another CANBERRA blocker headed to the box, gonna have to get waved off. Tiny Tempest, though, emerges victorious with 4 points. Frida Bralo, though, able to put the hit on Tiny Tempest as she skates by.
24 seconds left in this jam.
Very effective penalty kill by Arizona. Tiny Tempest looking for some offense from the blockers returning to the track.
Ammunition taking our jammer from CANBERRA back.
You know, Ammunition is a one-woman blocking machine. Huge jam for Arizona, 16 points on the board in this jam, 4 for CANBERRA.
Bringing that score to 47-25.
Frequent jammer matchup, Lemmy Adam going up against Zero Fox. Penalty box just now empty, but Zero Fox doesn't need any extra blockers in her way to get lead jammer. You know, Zero Fox very good at sort of bouncing around, and those CANBERRA blockers are not reacting, not letting her juke them around. Zero Fox calls it off before any points are scored just to keep that point differential.
Arizona heading into this jam with pack advantage.
All right, Helga Hufflepunk lining up as the jammer for Arizona. I believe that's Ramona Powers jamming for CANBERRA.
Helga Hufflepunk out lead jammer.
Oh, Chelsea Winkle able to take Ramona Powers out, but she recovers and continues skating. Quick 4 points for Arizona in that jam. That seems to be the name of the game here. Lots of precision jamming, lots of calling it very quickly, very short jams. Very low scoring game. Again, at 51 for Arizona, 25 for CANBERRA. But this is how you win these games. This is how you get just chipping away at that point differential and chipping away at that lead until there are no more times to chip away. All right, number 2063 jamming for CANBERRA. That's Fast and Furiosa. Rocky Bonobo stuck in the pack jamming for Arizona. And lead jammer, Rocky Bonobo. Fast and Furiosa with the helmet star stash. Super effective. Rocky Bonobo turning around and calling it off. Getting those 4 points for Arizona. And on the jammer status here, we have Tiny Tempest, lead jammer for Canberra. Zero Fox about half a track behind for Arizona. Oh, big hit by Tiny Tempest at the back of the pack. Super effective though, does get Tiny Tempest 1 point, keeps Arizona scoreless. And I believe there was a penalty being assessed at the end of that pack. Yep, looks like Sibylla the Skid headed to the penalty box for a directional call. Slight pack advantage, Arizona. Frida Brallo jamming for Arizona, and the captain, Lemmy Adam, jamming for Canberra. Oh my gosh, blink and you miss her. Frida Brallo, lead jammer for Arizona. Lemmy Adam with some bodies hitting the floor, about half a track behind for Canberra. Frida Brallo doing a great job of it. Just a couple of seconds of clock management there. You know, if you call it just a couple of more seconds after until the jammer gets to the pack, that's a couple of more seconds. You don't have to deal with that jammer later.
Both packs playing a little short. We got 2 blockers in the box. Lead jam going to Ramona Powers.
Pack has shifted to put on some speed. I know Arizona is trying to keep their points away from that jammer. Beautiful shirt whip going on through the Canberra blockers by Ramona Powers. Ramona Powers really just trying to get her hips in front of 1 or 2 blockers. 1 point for Canberra, bringing the score Arizona 59, Canberra 27. We have about 6 minutes left in this half. And friends, if you are joining us in-house, definitely check out the Traveling Bean Coffee Company food truck, as well as Pasta on the Go, the Italian food truck that is going to be serving you breakfast and lunch, well, probably just lunch, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. today. On the track, we have Fast and Furiosa jamming against Rocky Bonobo. Rocky Bonobo is behind the Canberra jammer, but is lead jammer. See if Rocky can catch up or if they will call it off prematurely. Pack is incredibly fast. Arizona is pouring on the speed. Rocky has a couple of points there, a couple of blockers that they have passed, and that's about it. That is that derby style of roller derby right there, where we just make laps and laps and laps.
We have less than 5 minutes left in this half. Right now, our score is 61-27, Arizona.
Frida Brallo jamming for Arizona. Tiny Tempest up for Canberra. Tiny Tempest up at the front of the pack, pushing that Arizona defense. 1 Canberra blocker trying to do offense as well at the front of the pack, number 1901. Sibylla the Skid. Frida Brallo, though, able to emerge with that lead jammer status. And Frida Brallo able to lap the pack while everybody was sort of looking at Tiny Tempest for that one. A little bit of a hit to the inside. Frida Brallo turns around on one skate and says, you know what, we're good. Gonna call that one off. At the moment, we have a 4-0 differential for that pack. for that jam, excuse me. All right, and frequent jammer matchup, Zero Fox going up against Lemmy Adam for Canberra. Arizona down one blocker, but Zero Fox able to emerge with lead jammer status.
Arizona blockers doing some work, keeping our Canberra jammer locked up in the pack.
Great offense there by Chelsea Winkle to try and get Zero Fox out. Looks like Sassy Mean Claudine gonna head to the penalty box. Zero Fox really trying to use that fancy footwork to get around the Canberra blockers. Sees Lemmy Adam in her sights and calls it off. Quick 7 points for Arizona in that jam. All right, Helga Hufflepunk out there jamming for Arizona. Ramona Powers jamming for Canberra. Helga Hufflepunk able to make it out at the pivot line. Ramona Powers, though, pouring on the speed. It's interesting, we haven't seen the pack speed up much for this. Both jammers, I think, gonna just try and get their points as best they can. Ooh, Canberra did make it through a bit more. 2-1 in favor of Canberra. Fast and Furiosa jamming up against Rocky Bonobo. Oh, Fast and Furiosa looking for a little bit of offense at the front of the pack. And your lead jammer from Canberra, Fast and Furiosa. Rocky Bonobo pushing a 3-wall of Canberra blockers on the straightaway. Canberra blocker 2602 headed to the box. That's Killy Jean. Rocky able to stay on their skates around the outside for a 4-4 round on that one. 4-4 jam in total. Our score is Arizona 79, Canberra 33. We have about 20 seconds left in this half. We'll see if we have enough time for another jam to start. All right, probably our finishing jam here. Frida Bralo, your lead jammer for Arizona. Lemmy Adam jamming for Canberra. And Frida Bralo flipping around, getting her hips in front of at least 2 Canberra blockers to get those 2 points. Our halftime score, Arizona 81, Canberra 33. We will see you in 15 minutes.
All right, I'll welcome back. First jam into the second half. Helga Hufflepunk calling it 81-33. Oop, 85-33. Rocky Bonobo donning the star for Arizona out first, lead jam. We have Lemmy Adam wearing the star for Canberra, being recycled back.
Rocky Bonobo with 4 in the sky. Lemmy Adam fighting through a pretty interesting shape of Arizona blockers at the front of the pack. Corona Slam her coming back to do a little bit of offense for Rocky. Ooh, getting hit to the outside by number 82-32 from Canberra. That's Blinky Kill. Rocky is your lead jammer for Arizona. You know, I really am always curious as to what happens on the benches in the locker room in between these two halves to see how the teams are going to adjust, tighten up. You know, this has been a very precise game of roller derby. Lots of low-scoring, quick jams. And so far, this isn't any different. This is an 8-0 jam in favor of Arizona. Sorry, 10-0 jam in favor of Arizona. Zero Fox going up against a very tiny Canberra jammer. That is Ramona Powers from Canberra. And Ramona Powers, lead jammer for Canberra, trying to shake off Zero Fox. The pack is amazingly stretched out, probably a little bit out of play there at the front. Both jammers neck and neck. Ramona Powers gets a little tap from Zero Fox and says, you know what, I'm good, we're done. 0-0 round there, 4-on-4 total for that jam. Arizona almost to that century mark. We've got 99 on the board for them. Canberra at 37. Not insurmountable lead though, not insurmountable by any means. And Frida Brallo jamming for Arizona. Tiny Tempest jamming for Canberra. Tiny Tempest with 1 to beat. Corona Slam her able to sneak out and give Tiny Tempest just another extra couple of seconds of fighting time there. Frida Brallo getting recycled back to the straightaway. Tiny Tempest with 4 on the board. Frida Brallo doing a little bit of blocking now. Corona Slam her with the jammer star and a cut track penalty. So we will have our jammer slash pivot headed to the box. This does give Arizona their full attention on Tiny Tempest. Smart strategy by Canberra, starting with a power jam in this next go-round here. That was an 8-point jam for them, bringing their score to 45 to Arizona's 99.
Fast and Furiosa donning the star for Canberra, starting off with a power jam.
You do have to wonder if this will change the momentum for Canberra. Had a strong jam leading into this power jam with the 8-0. And now, of course, a lead jammer and power jam for Fast and Furiosa as Corona Slam her waits to be excused from the penalty box. Corona Slam her able to get up on her toe stops on the outside. Fast and Furiosa with 4 in the sky. This is the first time we've had Corona Slam her with the Jammer Star on her helmet in this game. Looks like a cut track penalty on Fast and Furiosa. So the next minute, we have 1 minute left in this jam, so 30 seconds will be unopposed for Corona Slam her. Corona Slammer able to find that inside line and make it through with a little bit of help from some offense.
Corona Slammer bringing us to 103 already.
And looks like some wraparound offense there from the Arizona Rising. Fast and Furiosa almost able to find that outside lane, but gets a big faceful of P-Slam. We have about 15 seconds left in this jam. Each team is just going to try and pick up those last couple of points. Honestly, these 2-minute jams just look exhausting for both teams. Oh my gosh, there we go. And when the dust settles, that is an 11-point jam for Arizona and an 8-point jam for Canberra. Again, both jammers doing the penalty box shuffle. Score is now 110 Arizona, 53 Canberra. All right, Helga Hufflepunk jamming for Arizona. Lemmy Adam jamming for Canberra. Lemmy at the front of the pack fighting against the last 2 to beat for Arizona. Lemmy Adam actually knocking the glasses off of Zero Fox as a blocker. It happens. Helga Hufflepunk able to get through on turn 2, but she is not your lead jammer. Lemmy Adam in point scoring position. Pack extremely stretched out. Arizona not really making any shape. Little hit to the inside forces Lemmy Adam to call it off after getting 4 points. I will say Canberra does have some of the best attitude that we've seen so far. You know, when I was rolling in, they were singing a Bon Jovi warm-up song, and they have been dancing in the stands. It's really just the best sort of sports personship that we could possibly have out here on this maybe not super early Tuesday, but you know, early-ish Tuesday. We do have 21 minutes left in this half. Stick around because the B team from Angel City is going to be taking on the B team from Santa Cruz. You might have seen them warm up during halftime. That is also sure to be a really hot and hopping game just after this one. I believe I see Rocky Bonobo out there with the star on, going up against Tiny Tempest. Very tall versus very short. Tiny Tempest out in front as lead jammer for Canberra. Rocky Bonobo hot on her heels. And Tiny Tempest calling it off before any points are scored. Smart strategy, of course.
We have Ramona Powers donning the star for Canberra against Frida Bralo. Arizona coming out with lead jam, fixing some gear, making a lap.
Ramona Powers taking a little bit of a hit to the inside, getting recycled back to turn 1. Frida Bralo also getting hit to the inside, getting recycled back by Canberra number 616. That is Ruby Doom. Oh, very careful footwork. Frida definitely does not want to get that cut track penalty. Ramona Powers with that star off of her helmet. I believe that was just to get through. Useful strategy. Canberra doing a great job of locking down Frida Bralo in this half. Could be that they had a little adjustment talk over the halftime. 3-0 jam in this round. 113 on the board for Arizona, 57 for Canberra. We're going to start at the pivot line today. Canberra with a pack advantage. We have Chelsea Winkle in the box for Arizona. Helga Hufflepunk jamming, and lead jammer for Arizona. Jamming for Canberra is Lemmy Adam. Again, frequent jammer matchup. Very competent and strong jammers. Oh, number 16 taking a hit. Grim Wraith getting a hit on Helga Hufflepunk, forcing that call off. I believe that's Fast and Furiosa jamming for Canberra, going up against Rocky Bonobo for Arizona. Now these two jammers seem to have somewhat similar styles, slightly similar body types too, and Fast and Furiosa, lead jammer for Canberra. Oh, I take that back. I'm seeing a cut track call. So no lead jammer, and Rocky Bonobo is the only jammer of note on the track for the next 30 seconds. Couple of whistles, Rocky making sure it's not them, and continues skating on with 4 in the sky. Brand new Arizona Roller Derby member Captain Jack in the penalty box. And with a little bit of 180 skating there, Rocky Bonobo puts 4 in the sky. Both teams with 1 blocker in the box right now. And Rocky able to make it through again. No lead jammer for the next 47 seconds. We're just gonna try and skate and get as many points as possible. You can hear the bench reminding their team that, nope, you're not lead. In fact, nobody is lead, and this is another full 2-minute jam, which honestly, I don't think is anybody's idea of a fun time. However, all of these skaters are getting the work done out there on the track right now.
Blockers from both teams doing some work out there.
That's right.
10 seconds left, holding it down.
A little bit of a recycle there on Fast and Furiosa 2, the straightaway. Rocky Bonobo at the front with 2.5 to beat. Oh my gosh. I'm seeing 4 points and 2 points when the dust all settles. Looks like that was an 18-point jam for Arizona, bringing their score to 31, and a 4-point jam for Canberra, bringing their score to 61. All right, Frida Bralo running through to get lead jammer status against Ramona Powers from Canberra. 1-0, it sounds like getting a penalty. Oh, Zero Fox headed to the penalty box as a blocker. Frida Bralo attempting that apex jump, not successful, getting a penalty. You're gonna sit for 30 seconds. So we have, again, no lead jammer, full 2-minute jam. You know, I don't think we had any full 2-minute jams in the first half, and now this will be our third in the second half. Beautiful footwork there by Ramona Powers to get through. Arizona kind of spread apart, not really effective at the moment. Ramona Powers taking the outside. Canberra doing a great job of sitting on Arizona blocker ammunition to neutralize her. Frida Bralo bouncing her way through the pack to get 4 points. Both jammers just trying to rack up those points in the next 40 seconds or so. Ramona Powers with 2 to beat on the straightaway. Right now, this jam is in favor of Canberra. We have 8 to 16 points. While we come into this last point scoring lap. Ramona Powers talking to her bench for just a second with a little bit of confusion. Oh my gosh. Skating fans, make some noise for these skaters. That was a full 2 minutes. Canberra ends up with 20 for that jam. Arizona ends up with 12. Score right now, Arizona B team 143, Canberra B team 81. Helga Hufflepunk going up against Tiny Tempest. Tiny Tempest doing her best to push against that tripod at the front of the pack. Helga Hufflepunk getting pushed to the outside, able to shake it off, and is your lead jammer for Arizona. Tiny Tempest getting hit to the inside, not recycled back, just back into that tripod of blockers. Both teams actually pushing into a very strong tripod at turns 3 and 4.
Both packs completely locked down.
We did have a 3-on-3 pack. Canberra is gaining a blocker. Hufflepunk has 4 points on the board in this jam.
Corona Slammer holding the jammer for Canberra. Salts in, recycling these back.
Tiny Tempest coming back in after getting recycled and a little bit of letting Arizona form in front of her. The officials have gestured that there has been a star pass to number, looks like that's Brazen Ivy, number 1618 for Canberra. 20 seconds left in this jam. Great strategy, just get that star out, especially because Tiny Tempest has been putting in a ton of work in this game, not just this half. Brazen Ivy able to stay upright and inbounds, also wearing the most appropriate leggings for Cactus Cup, just as the jam is timed out.
Well done to both teams.
Looks like captains of the Betamax Vice City Rollers from Canberra, Lemmy Adam, going up against Rocky Bonobo. I feel a little bit like I'm having amnesia, or deja vu. It says it's deja vu, it's not amnesia. Lemmy Adam pushing through the front of the pack, and Rocky Bonobo able to break away and get lead jammer status. Rocky Bonomo trying to keep it precise there, just getting their points and calling it off. Super effective, 4 points for Arizona, 0 for Canberra in that jam. And for our friends who are in venue, we are going to be starting ID checks for the beer that will be starting to serve at noon. If you want to get your ID checked early, you can actually head to concessions and get your wristband so that you are all set and ready once our beer arrives. Frida Bralo fighting through a strong wall of Canberra defense at the back of the pack. Fast and Furiosa fighting through a wall at the front of the pack. Lots of whistles. All right, Frida Bralo headed to the penalty box for a cut track penalty. Your lead jammer is Fast and Furiosa for Canberra. Fast and Furiosa, extremely strong jammer. Giving this jammer a power jam is not what Arizona wants to do right now. And Fast and Furiosa able to stay upright and in bounds against a really strong through wall of Arizona blockers. We do have an Arizona blocker coming in from the box, potentially. And Frida Bralo able to jump through on the straightaway. Fast and Furiosa getting a big hit to the inside and calls it off. Canberra capitalizing on that power jam with 12 points in this jam, bringing their score to 93. Arizona at 167. Huge jam for Canberra.
We have Fox versus. Nope. It's another little one. We have Ramona Powers donning the star for Canberra against 0 Fox for Arizona Rising. Both jammers stuck in the pack, pushing hard, blockers doing their job. Zero Fox able to sneak through, gaining that lead jammer status.
Zero Fox has a reputation of being very jukey, and if you saw that escape from the pack, you might see why. Ramona Powers showing off her jukings as well. Stashes that star just to put it back on and make her way through to get some points. Quick 3 points on the board for Arizona, 0 for Canberra. We have about 6.5 minutes left, and then again, stick around because we're gonna have our Angel City B team friends playing our Santa Cruz B team friends starting at 12 o'clock Arizona time. I don't know if we're on Mountain Standard or Mountain Daylight because Arizona doesn't do that stuff. Arizona time. I think we're on the same time as California right now.
We're our own thing here.
We have Rocky Bonomo jamming against Lemmy Adam. Lemmy Adam at the front of the pack with 2 to beat. We have 2 Arizona blockers in the box. Lemmy Adam able to get through handily and get lead jammer status. Rocky still fighting through that green wall of defense around the outside of turns 1 and 2, able to stay upright. Meanwhile, Lemmy Adam getting some beautiful offense to hold those Arizona blockers still and just out of the way. We have 8 on the board so far for Canberra. And Lemmy Adam emerging from the straightaway with 4 more points. Lemmy Adam making it look easy, just kind of skating around. Finally getting some resistance from Arizona at the front of the pack. Rocky Bonobo just really having to lay into the Canberra blockers at the back of the pack. Getting a little bit of offensive help. Rocky now getting recycled back to turn 4 as Lemmy Adam is on another scoring pass. This is a huge, this will be the largest scoring jam of the game, if not, or the half, if not the game. Ooh. Not sure if anybody's gonna get called for that. Oh, it looks like Arizona blocker number 33, that's our Colts, headed to the box for that. Huge 28-point jam for Canberra. 8 points for Arizona. Canberra bringing their score to 121. Arizona 178. We have about 4 minutes left in this game.
We have Tiny Tempest donning the star for Canberra, going up against Helga Hufflepunk. Tiny squeaks through on that inside line, gaining lead jam.
Canberra able to hold Helga Hufflepunk for about a quarter of a track. It does make me wonder what they adjusted at the half to be much more effective at holding the Arizona blocker, or Arizona Jammers, excuse me. Tiny Tempest at the back of the pack, but is your lead jammer for Canberra. We're almost. All right, and on the track we have Frida Bralo jamming for Arizona against Fast and Furiosa for Canberra. Fast and Furiosa, your lead jammer for Canberra. Frida Bralo able to emerge at the pivot line. Fast and Furiosa, attempting that apex jump, not landing it. Getting recycled back by Nicole LeDuc. Zero Fox doing some blocking work on Fast and Furiosa. No pass, no penalty. She is able to keep skating. Frida Bralo with 4 in the sky. Lots of Arizona blockers in the box. We actually have a 2-on-2 pack. Big hit there, back block penalty on Frida Bralo. This will give Fast and Furiosa a full 30 seconds unopposed. Everybody looking a little squirrely out there. 3 on, we do have all 3 blockers from each team now. 3 on 3, equal packs. Fast and Furiosa pushing the blockers out as she gets 4 more points. Again, this is going to be a full 2-minute jam. We've got about 20 seconds left here. Both jammers now hitting their respective shapes of other colors. Fast and Furiosa getting recycled back to the straightaway. Frida Bralo also getting recycled back to the straightaway. As the jam is called, we have about 25 seconds left for the end of this game. Huge 19-point jam for Canberra. Canberra really bringing it back, 144 to Arizona's 187. Much needed timeout being called before this final jam of this first game of the first day of our first Cactus Cup. All right, we have Rocky Bonobo and the captain of the Vice City Rollers. It is Lemmy Adam. Lemmy Adam out to a quick penalty. Rocky Bonobo with one to beat around the outside and is your lead jammer for Arizona. Arizona trying to get a goat at the back of the pack. Rocky Bonobo getting a game, couldn't quite see that call. Getting a penalty, headed to the box. We're gonna have a little jammer switch out. Very common in this second half, lots of 2-minute jams, and apparently we're gonna end the game with another 2-minute jam. As Lemmy Adam is now hitting the big wall of a white Arizona B team defense at the front of the pack. Corona Slammer, the last one to beat. Lemmy Adam gets those, I'm sorry, that was her initial. Gets out. Penalty box completely empty. We do have 4-on-4 derby and now 5-on-5 derby as both jammers are hitting their packs.
Less than 30 seconds left in this jam. You gotta give it to both of these teams running these 2-minute jams.
Oh my gosh, exactly. Lemmy Adams sitting again in the penalty box. CANBERRA not on the scoreboard in this jam yet. Rocky Bonobo able to stay upright, doing a little bit of a 180. And that is your 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, Derby fans. And unofficially, Arizona takes the win, 195 to 148. Officially, Arizona's probably still going to take the win, but the score may be a little bit different. All right, and that is it. Yes, Arizona winning the first game of this Cactus Cup. Arizona Rising taking the win with 195 over the CANBERRA Betamax Vice City Rollers. Stick around at 12 noon in about 15 minutes. We're gonna have the Angel City B team versus the Santa Cruz B team.
Hi, folks. I am Pole Hitzer Prize alongside
Chaikilski.
and we are here for the Angel City B team versus Santa Cruz B team game.
Starting off for Santa Cruz, we've got Jem Jones, 18, Bad Sheila, 2, Knox, 141, Def Gen Wreckers, 15, Sharon Dupain, 16, BZ Ryder, 223, Mad for Gravy, 4, Sasha DeGrader, 4140, Simka, 42, Bully Elliott, 5678, Pain Generator, 649, High Roller, 89, Flower Power, 9, TKO, 999, and Jurassic Snark. Coached by The Dark Snide, Noah Fantastica, Ranger, and Queen Litigious.
And for Angel City, we have Whiskey Von Sweets, number 1031, Donna Diggler, 12, Harlem Shakedown, 125, Boo Goji, 215, Mandatory Beatdown, 240, Schadenfreude, 26, Alkali Metal, 281, Lucifer, 333, Chargentina, 360, Swaggy E, 405, Champagne, 415, Youngblood, 462, Deck, 52, No Mames, 594, Gremlin, 626, Perfect, 777, Helen Killer, 805, Bad, 86, Mally Webster, 98, and coached by Creepy Taco and Jack to the Future.
And we're off. Angel Jammer at the top of the pack. She gets lead. That is 281. That's my old area code. I'm guessing that's Jurassic Snark.
Angel City with the lead.
Looks like the Santa Cruz pivot has been past the star and is trying to escape the pack, but Angel is not having it. Looks like a low block for 805. Helen Killer. Meanwhile, Jurassic Snark has put up 12 points in the first jam.
We have a star pass change for Santa Cruz.
Angel Jammer gonna call that jam 16-0 Angel City after the first jam. Angel Blockers moving at the last second to set up closer to Santa Cruz at the beginning of this jam. Angel Jammer out with not too much trouble. Number 26, Schadenfreude. She's going to grab a couple of points and call it, but not before Santa Cruz picks up 2 points. Angel Jammer out on the inside line very fast. That would be 13:52.
Not on our roster, but listed on the scoreboard as Block Lobster for Angel City. Skating against Jeff Damrecker.
Bit of a pile up in turn one there. Santa Cruz Jammer recooing and trying to go to the outside, but not before Rock Lobster picks up another 4 points. If these first two jams are any indication, that Angel defense is going to be killer. Oh, Angel Jammer goes to the box. Looks like a cut call.
Angel City on the power jam kill.
Yeah, I think we're going to need to see some more offense from Santa Cruz for this game.
Angel City Jammer back out on the floor. Meanwhile, Santa Cruz's Def Gen Records still pushing that Angel City pack to the front.
Still looks like an 8-0 jam in favor of Angel City. Score is 30-2.
And if you're watching on the live stream, this is a beautiful wood floor here at Ability 360 in Phoenix. I've skated on it. It's gorgeous. So it's a little bit grippy.
Is it sticky?
Not too bad. Not too bad. It's a really good floor.
Nice. .462. Youngblood still fighting, but Santa Cruz Jammer is taking the advantage here to get out. Looks like Bad Sheila.
And Youngblood for Angel City has gotten out of the pack. Santa Cruz with the call off after picking up 4 points.
Score is 33-6. I know there's a camera trained on the scoreboard, but there is not an overlay. So for people having a hard time, we will continue to tell you the score.
All right, we have TKO jamming for Santa Cruz. And is that Harlem Shakedown for Angel City with lead jammer.
Oh, going to be a forearm call on Harlem Shakedown. This is going to be a 2-minute jam. Santa Cruz Jammer busting through that wall. That's TKO.
Angel City with 2 in the box right now, including their jammer. TKO getting direction from her bench. There is no lead jammer status, so we're going the full 2 minutes.
43 seconds left, and Harlem Shakedown wants her points. The chaos school of defense and offense.
You know, for a Saturday morning, that's about right.
TKO tries to call the jam, but she's not lead and picks up a cut penalty for her troubles. Meanwhile, Harlem Shakedown is making up for that trip to the box. Already picking up 8 points in this jam, looking for another 4. And she gets it. Looks like a 12-10 jam in favor of Angel City, bringing the score to 45. Angel City, Santa Cruz 16.
Santa Cruz jammer TKO will start this jam in the box, giving Angel City a power jam start. That is Alkali Metal jamming for Angel City on the power jam.
Angel jammer blocker duo breaking up the pack in the front. Angel takes lead, Alkali Metal.
Little bit of a mix up there at turn 3. Results in a penalty for Santa Cruz.
But the Santa Cruz jammer gets out, TKO. Angel jammer gonna call it before TKO can pick up any points. 4-0, Angel City.
We are just at the 20-minute mark in the first half here.
Pack is gathered at the front, but Angel doesn't look like they're done moving yet. Hop, skip, and a jump. Lead, Angel City. Schadenfreude. Knox gets out.
Angel City telling their jammer to call it, but she picks up a few more points before calling off the jam.
So we got Def Gen Wreckers for Santa Cruz getting pushed to the inside.
Big defense there by Whiskey Von Sweets for Angel City, recycling the Santa Cruz jammer, while Block Lobster out to the lead.
Whiskey Von Sweets with the catch. She is not letting Def Gen Wreckers get out. If you saw that, she ran up, caught DJ. Her friends joined her almost immediately. Looks like a direction is being called on, looks like 360. Argentina. But Angel's defense is so good, they almost don't need 4.
You know, Chai, these two leagues have a rich history. Both California teams, Santa Cruz and Angel City, have seen each other many, many times. Angel City currently, the A squad is ranked 6th in WFTDA. Santa Cruz is 15th. So these leagues are pretty closely matched in terms of skill.
Youngblood out for Angel City. These Angel Jammers are uniformly very strong. Bad Sheila out for Santa Cruz, muscling her way through. Youngblood gonna deny those points. 3-0, score is 71 Angel B to 16 Santa Cruz B. Refs and NSOs, we have not forgotten about you. We are literally waiting for an official review to say all of your lovely names.
They're keeping this game moving, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Was that a jam line start that I saw?
I think it might have been.
Pivot line start? Wow. It's been so long since I saw one, I forgot what it was called.
Santa Cruz gonna get that lead. TKO. Angel Jammer not too far behind. Harlem Shakedown getting out on that inside line. While TKO is run back, recycled, but she's gonna get those points and call that jam. But it looks like she's picking up a cut call. I said we were waiting for an official review. We might get one.
Yep, got one. It's like you say it, it happens.
I'm gonna quit putting that out into the universe.
All right, while the officials have a second to talk, we're going to introduce them. On skates, Pac-Man, Rock, Valerito, Captain Left Hook, Flow Block, Scary Beach Jesus, and Professor Harm. Our non-skating officials, Torkin Mama, Woody Hurlson, Wreck-It Ray, Elder Horman, Red Hot, Teets, Sugar and Spikes, Thunder Down Under, Scarlet Stitch, Mr. Woody, and Smacky Kennedy. Thank you, officials. We appreciate your work today.
I think we can also go over one of our vendor in-house today, Fun Stacks, sponsor of Arizona Roller Derby. They've got t-shirts, vinyl decals, and they are able to press shirts with your name and number today only. So go visit their table down near the track.
And we have another in-house vendor. That would be So Naughty. You can buy a custom-made Naughty Pocket. If you don't know what that is, go check it out.
Angel Jammer, 281. Jurassic Snark, gonna jump the inside turn for lead. And she's got some quick offense. Oh, Pack's a little far apart. Ref's calling that no pack. 4 points, Angel City. TKO gets out, looking for points. Looks like they're gonna run it a little bit.
We have some strong defensive walls here, holding back jammers.
Angel City pivot going to the box. A lot of hands going up. The universal signal of I didn't do it, don't send me to the box. That was a really long jam. Angel gonna pick up 12 points. Santa Cruz, no points, bringing the score 87 to 18. It's about 12 minutes left in the half.
And an important announcement for those in the venue, the beer sales are ready. Beer is ready. Bring your ID.
Here we go again. We got Bad Sheila for Santa Cruz and Schadenfreude for Angel City B. They do not. Angel has done a very good job this game of not letting Santa Cruz take control of the pack. Angel gets lead. Freud is out. That Sheila did take off the star, but she's putting it back on. Looks like a 4-4 jam right now. 8-4, I mean, maybe we're gonna trade passes. Maybe we're gonna just try and get everybody out of the box. Makes sense. It's like we got Knox and Brock Lobster. Angel has lead. Looks like a multiplayer being called on Knox. Sometimes this happens.
Occasionally, when you are the jammer, you can engage in that multiplay action.
Yep. If you are trying to push past one of your blockers and somebody else hits the link that you're making.
True.
I know because I've done it.
So do you jam or do you block or all of the above?
Honestly, that's a really good question. I don't know which one I like better. 4 more points for Angel. She's wondering whether to call it off. She got a yes from the bench. That is going to be 12 more points for Angel City. 115 to 24.
Angel City seems to have sped up the game, skating a lot faster than our earlier jams. Up, heading back to that pivot line. This feels like 2011.
All right, Angel gonna try and mess up the pack so their jammer can get out quick, take advantage of the chaos, and she does. Youngblood out in under 8 seconds. Whiskey trying to stop that Santa Cruz jammer, but not quite. Knox she wants those points. A glancing blow off an Angel blocker. Not going to be a penalty call for that, but she wants points, and she's going to get some. I see her passing hips, getting pushed out. Meanwhile, Youngblood has rejoined the pack. She's out. Knox finally gets away from the pack. She gets those 4 points.
I mentioned that beer sales are open now. We want to give a shout out to our beer sponsors, Mother Bunch Brewing Company, Angel's Trumpet Ale House and Huss Brewing Company. If you are from out of town, you want to try some good local Arizona beers, this is the place to do it. Our sponsors are all local companies, so check out what they have to offer.
Angel gets the lead, Harlem Shakedown. Oh, looks like a new jammer for us, Flower Power from Santa Cruz, number 9. Angel is going to deny points to Santa Cruz. Pack moving around at the beginning there. 5 seconds, and they're off. Santa Cruz going to hang on to that Angel Jammer at the very last second. Alkaline Metal getting lead. I can see that Santa Cruz defense doubling down. They're adjusting. I like it.
Little Angel City offense there to help their jammer. That looked like Donna Diggler. All right, so I hear those Santa Cruz fans in the house. Isn't it nice when you roll deep to a tournament? I believe you got your A team, your B team, your fans, your travel companions.
Angel Jammer just busting through the pack. That is gonna be number 26. Schadenfreude. Bad Sheila still trying to make her way through that crushing Angel defense.
If you've watched any kind of derby, the Angel City B team defense is looking a lot like the Angel City A team defense. Same formations, same approach.
They must practice together. Looks like a Santa Cruz blocker going to the box for a forearm. Sasha DeGrader. Bad Sheila taking a tumble. Freud getting out for 4 points. After
Santa
another 30
Cruz.
seconds, only 2
Santa Cruz
passes.
thought they had the star pass, but apparently it was not done righteously, so now they've got to get the star back to the jammer and then back to the pivot.
But Angel's over it. They're going to call that jam. Score for those watching at home, 137 Angel City B to 28 Santa Cruz B.
Also want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors for this event, Dong Wong, licensed massage therapist.
These Angels jammers are just strong on the inside line. She pops right out in turn 2. Brock Lobster lead for Angel City. Bat Sheila out again for Santa Cruz, but it looks like she went to the box in that last jam. We did not see it, but perhaps it could have been an illegal star pass. Bat Sheila with the hat in her hand, getting recycled by Angel, hopping back on that track. Looks like she's going back to the box for a low block. That'll be another 30 seconds. Rock Lobster signaling for some offense on this new power jam. Looks like the jam will be called with a down skater. Skater is up. We may have an official timeout. Another sponsor this weekend is Angel's Trumpet Ale House. Angel's Trumpet Ale House Arcadia is a proud supporter and the new official after-party venue for AZRD, located on 44th Street, just 10 minutes north of Ability 360. Come hang out tonight after tonight's bout and enjoy 10% off their huge beer selection and tasty menu, which includes salads, pizza, and flatbread sandwiches, and more.
We'll take this occasion to also shout out to our medical staff, our EMTs, folks who are volunteering their time and talents this weekend. We appreciate you.
Looks like we're back to playtime. Jammer in the box for Santa Cruz. Power jam for Angel City going into, it's like jam 19 from here. We got just under 2 minutes left in the half.
Santa Cruz starting with both the jammer and the pivot in the box.
Angel picks up lead. Youngblood 4-6-2. And Angel's going to show us that their offense is almost as good as their defense. Trying to stop the recycle on Santa Cruz, but that lets that Santa Cruz jammer out really fast. Bat Sheila coming back for points. She does not get any. Angel gets 3, bringing the score 151-28, 1 minute left in the half.
I hear that Santa Cruz cheering section. Harlem shakedown for Angel City out to a quick lead jammer status. TKO for Santa Cruz. Jam was called with 7 seconds left in the period. Looks like we we are going right to halftime.
At halftime, the score is 155-28, Angel City in the lead. We'll be right back.
Welcome back for the second half of Angel City B Team versus Santa Cruz B Team. I'm Pulitzer Prize. I'm here with Chaikilski.
Hello.
We just want to give a quick shout out to Derby Twitter. If you are on the interwebs on Twitter, be part of Derby Twitter.
Join us. I believe the hashtag for this weekend is hashtag Cactus Cup. Please remember to capitalize words in your hashtag.
All right, just about to get underway. Looks like we have TKO on the line for Santa Cruz, Alkaline Metal for Angel City.
Already some penalties. Santa Cruz takes lead, TKO. Ready to make up that deficit in this half. Angel Jammer's taking off the star, looking for a pass. Gonna see a cut call on Santa Cruz Blacker, 8-9, high roller. TKO going for points. She is gonna call the jam for 2 points to Angel 0. Starting off the half, 155 Angel City, 230 Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz offensive assistance provided by Flower Power and her super stretchy jersey there.
Second jam of the second half. Angel out in lead. We've been informed that the overlay is now working, so I can stop repeating the score like a parrot.
We might do it though, just for fun. That was an
Cracking up our
apex.
sound engineer over here. Woo! That Angel Jammer coming in with the quick juke on the turn. 4 more points. High roller rejoins the pack. Quick over her jammer, but it doesn't quite work out. Schadenfreude on the outside for 4 more points.
I see High Roller providing some offense for Santa Cruz.
Looks like we're going to see an Angel blocker go to the box for a high block. Santa Cruz jammer Simca, I don't think she's gotten out of the pack yet. Another quick hop and a skip and a jump over that inside line for Angel City, bringing it up to 16 points, 39 seconds left in the jam. I guess Schadenfreude drank a Coke at halftime.
Santa Cruz back at full strength out of the penalty box. I feel like penalties have been a factor in this game, but we don't have stats in front of us, so we aren't able to know exactly what those statistics are.
Is she going to get those points? Yes, she is. That is a 24-0 jam for Angel City.
That ended flying over the apex and landing on her butt.
I think that is the highest scoring jam of this game so far.
That seems about right.
Let's see if anybody can beat it this weekend.
It's hard now that the jammer lap point is no longer a thing. Harder to get to 24.
But it feels so much better when it does.
You've earned it.
Is that 24 or 28? Is it 28 or 24? I think it's 28 points.
28. Dang. All right,
I'm writing that down for later.
We have an official timeout right now, looks like.
Gives us a chance to talk about one of our lovely sponsors for this weekend, NextCare Urgent Care. Thank you to NextCare Urgent Care for helping keep our emergency medical supplies replenished. We hope to not need these supplies, but with the support of NextCare, we are ready.
Looks like we're also ready for the jam.
Both jammers running hard. Knox hits the pack hard at the beginning, but Black Lobster doesn't care. She is going to take lead for Angel City. Quick little offense on the inside. Knox is taking off the star, looking for her pivot. She has passed the star. Angel doesn't like that, but they can't stop her now. Looks like a direction being called on 215 blocker Intro City, Bugoji. Cut call for the Santa Cruz jammer.
Angel City defense doing a good job of keeping Santa Cruz from reforming.
And the Santa Cruz jammer is actually now pain generator. So it looks like Knox was able to pass the star. Angel out for 4 points, but she's going to call that jam, icing the Santa Cruz pivot / jammer in the box. Pain generator will start as the jammer for the next jam.
All right, folks, if you're in the venue, need something to eat, Santa food truck, vegan Mexican comfort food, parked out front of the venue. They offer plant-based ancestral foods. Truck name is Santa with a goal to heal the community through food. Check them out if you are hungry. And of course, there's beer.
Top of jam 3 in the second half. Score is 195, Angel City to 33 Santa Cruz. Angel starting on a power jam, getting a little offense, and she's out on the inside. That Santa Cruz jammer was let go pretty quickly, but she is not taking off that star just yet. Star is off. Santa Cruz blocking at the top of turn 1. But Youngblood gets out for 4 points. The pivot has the star, and that is looks like they sent out Def Gen Records with that pivot hat for Santa Cruz in the hopes that she would quickly take that spar pass and get out, but she's trapped in the pack. I believe still on her initial pass. Youngblood out for 12 points so far in this jam. DJ's still working straightaway between
Strong
2 and
defense
3.
there from Angel City's bad.
Youngblood will call the jam after 16 points, unanswered by Santa Cruz.
All right, off to a running start. Harlem shakedown. Jammer for Angel City has lead. But Santa Cruz right on their heels.
going to let some of this action speak for itself. Both packs running all the way back past the pivot line.
That was a quick jam.
Everyone getting recycled.
And
Official timeout?
looks like Santa Cruz might be calling for an official review.
Official review. I hope someone will come tell us what happened.
All right, during this official review, let's give a shout out to the sponsors who provided us with beer for the weekend. Huss Brewing Company donated some type of lager. Mother Bunch Brew, some kind of like, no, it's
Some kind of
Arizona
alcohol?
Light Lager is what it's called. Arizona Light Lager from Huss Brewing Company. Angel's Trumpet Ale House donated a blonde ale, and Mother Bunch Brewing Company donated a milk stout, which if you are into stouts, that milk stout is yummy. So thank you to our sponsors who donated beer. And for those of you who are local, Arizona Roller Derby's next home bout is Saturday, May 11th. It's a doubleheader, Skate Riot Project versus the Midnight Storm, and the Valley Rollers will host Casa Grande. Come on out for that. That will be here at Ability 360 on Saturday, May 11th. And just another shout out to this wonderful venue. Ability 360 is the City of Phoenix Disability Recreation Center. It is a fabulous venue. We have been partners with them for a few years to host roller derby bouts here. And we just appreciate all of the support from Ability 360. Fabulous venue. If you're watching on the stream and you're like, what is that beautiful floor? Yeah, you're right. It's beautiful.
If someone involved with either team knows what the official reviews are and they would like to tell us, we'll tell everyone else.
We would also do interpretive dance and or pantomime.
We will also take that.
Karaoke style. Shout out to our jam timer, Wreck-It Ray.
Good job, Wreck-It Ray.
Getting the arm workout this morning. I'm sorry, it's afternoon now.
It's really hard to be the jam timer.
Totally.
I tried it one time.
How'd that go?
I'm still here, but barely.
It's hard to count to 5.
It really
Shout out
is.
also to bench coaches. It's hard to count to 5 sometimes.
No, the hardest part about jam timer is that you got 2 clocks on you. And you have to keep 2 sets of time in your head.
Yep.
I can barely add in my head.
There's things I can't say on the microphone.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to get in so much trouble later.
Yep. All right. Still not sure what this official review is about.